So as you guys know, one of my favorite companies right now is a company called Lemonade. I love to talk about them all the time. You guys have heard the name said multiple times. I've made multiple videos about them. As a matter of fact, I just did a whole earnings call breakdown. If you want to check that video, you can click it up right here. But shortly after that report, I was talking to my brothers and talking to my siblings about Lemonade and about maybe they should switch to Lemonade and we should use Lemonade and those kind of things. And my brother sent me this article about Lemonade where a bug was found out, where a lot of people's data was kind of being allowed to be out there. So I just want to talk about that real quick. We'll go through the article that he sent me and some of the facts within the article, and just then we'll talk about what am I going to do with my shares of Lemonade. Am I going to sell out of it? Because it's never a good sign, especially for a company like Lemonade, an insurance company, to be having people's data get leaked. But anyway, let's go into the report real quick. So it says in the article, an activist short seller has written a letter to the chief executive of insurance giant Lemonade with details of an accidental discovered security flaw that exposes customer account data. So the first thing is, this is actually something that's regular. Like, even Apple has different exploitations that people have done in the past, but the way that this exploitation was found wasn't even like somebody was actively trying to break the code. They just happened to discover it. So let's keep going. Carson Block, founder of investment research firm Muddy Waters Research, sent the letter to Lemonade co-founder and chief executive Daniel Schreiber on Thursday, describing the bug that allowed anyone to inadvertently access personally identifiable data for customers' accounts as unforgivably negligent. Block's letter said, by clicking on search results from public search engines, we shockingly found ourselves logged into and able to edit Lemonade customers' account without having to provide any user credentials whatsoever. The bug was co-discovered by Muddy Waters Research and Wolfpack Research. Block said in a tweet. Wolfpack lead analyst Reed Sherman said one of Muddy Waters' security experts was able to send me a PDF of my renter's insurance policy less than 15 minutes after this was discovered. This ain't good news. This is not good. Block told TechCrunch that his firm is shorting the company's stock, of course, per his letter, because it is clear Lemonade does not give an F about securing its customers' sensitive personal information. Block said in his letter that Lemonade should shut down its website, APIs, and mobile application until the issue is fixed, which he says may date back to July 2020. That's a long time. That's almost a year since this may have been in place. In a call, Block provided more details about the bug to TechCrunch in order to verify the vulnerability. One index search result let us log into a person's Lemonade account and view their name, address, and quote details without ever asking for a user's password. In a tweet, Lemonade's president, Shai Wininger, said the bug is not a vulnerability, it's by design. Hold up, what? What? Yael Windsor-Levi, I don't think I'm saying his name right, a spokesperson for Lemonade, also said that this was by design. What? Anyway, a short time after the letter was made public, some of the index results stopped working. I mean, this is not good. I mean, the guy in the letter said that they should shut down its website, API, and mobile application. Of course, they're not going to do that because people are going to want access to their insurance policy. But at the same time, for it to be just like, oh, if I just search something on Google, I can basically break into Lemonade and find all the information about anybody that I want out there. That is not good. That is not good. Now, for a lot of people who are like super on the hype train of Lemonade or on the hype train or any company, whenever short sellers come out and do a report, people are like, oh, they're just talking bad because they want to make money off of that stock. Because, by the way you short a stock, when you short a stock, you're saying that the price of that stock is going to go lower. So basically, the idea is they will borrow the stock from a broker. They'll take the stock and then sell it at whatever the price is, keep the money. And then when the stock price falls, they will buy the shares back and then give it back to the broker and then get to keep whatever the difference between the lower price and the upper price. So let's say, for example, they borrowed the shares of Lemonade. So Lemonade is trading at about $70 a share. So let's say they borrowed the share at $70. They shorted it. They sold it at that $70. They bought it back from after it drops to, let's say, $50. Then that means they profit about $20 off of just releasing this short report. But the thing is, it doesn't matter if they're trying to short and profit off of this thing. The fact is, this is actually an issue. It wasn't just like one person found out this was an issue. When he talked to TechCrunch, they also were able to do the exact same thing and get the exact same report. This is not good. And even worse Even worse is the response from Shy and Lemonade itself, like saying that this is not a vulnerability, but by design. Like, what do you mean this is by design? By design for you to give people's information out? Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense at all. Like, how? How is this by design? So no, I do not like this response from Lemonade. We need more details. As a matter of fact, this report came out on the 13th of May. So the share price hasn't really done anything since then. It's basically when it came out on Thursday. This is Friday that I'm showing the results of. I'm making this video on a Saturday, and the share price didn't really do anything. It actually went up after this report was put out. So we will have to see what happens on Monday and then the weeks afterwards. And we just need more information. If the one thing that Lemonade needs to do is to just come out and provide us with more information and just tell us like what happened, what is going on, and what they're doing about it, of what they have done about it. Apparently the index results stopped working. In other words, they fixed a part of it, but I don't like this response. This is one thing that I do not like to hear. Whenever a company makes a mistake, just come out and be like, yo, we messed up. Apple has done it in the past. So many companies have come out and been like, we messed up in the past. Because one of the key things, or one of the reasons that I love Lemonade, is just the fact that they are so trustworthy. And if you look, we talked about it in the last video that I made about Lemonade when we talked about their earnings call, was just how much customers trust them and how much customers love them. And that is the key aspect right now for Lemonade, is trust. They have to continue building that trust with their customers. So if this comes out and Lemonade is not taking responsibility for it, I do not like that. I do not like that. I prefer for my companies to just be open and honest about what is going on. So what am I going to do? As you guys know, I have some shares in Lemonade. I do own Lemonade shares. I'm not going to sell out of it. I need to see more. I want to see if this is like something that's ingrained into the company where they're not going to be completely open and honest. But then again, we need to just hear more. I just need to hear more from the CEO. I need to hear more from Shy. I need to hear more from everybody in that company just to know, like, what are y'all doing about this situation? But anyway, that's all I got. I hope you guys got one, maybe two things out of this entire thing as far as it concerned to Lemonade. If you're invested in Lemonade, let me know how you feel about this whole thing going down. Do you agree that you want more open and honesty? Which Lemonade has been very good about being open and honest and just going on any platform to just talk about the company and talk about the things that are going on within the company. So I don't get this response. I really do not get this response. Maybe it was by design, but at the same time, there's definitely some vulnerability, because there's no way that you just want to put all the information of your customers out into the interwebs for anybody to just be able to grab it and use it any which way that they want. So very important that they fix this, which it seems like they fixed it, but also to come out and tell us what exactly happened, so we have an idea of what is going on. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all. I hope you guys learned one, maybe two things out of this entire thing. And if you did, hit that like button. If you loved it, hit the subscribe button. But I'm gonna catch y'all up on the next one. Remember, generosity is always greater than greed. God bless each and every single one of y'all, and I'm out. Peace. Whoosh.